So, as you begin to say this, you also notice that that guy, his clone, just points his flamethrower downwards. You can maybe see this through the little bit of dents that's beginning to form, and just sprays the car down with fire. As he does so, it doesn't seem to be hot. It seems to just cover the car. There's a... It covers the car, and as it touches the scrapes, as it touches the dents, they just kind of slowly pop back into place and repair themselves.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
I'm just burning off the scrapes and bumps. It's fine.
He's magical. No, don't worry about it.
No, it's simple. Just burning them off.
I think
Look,
I'm getting a hangover.
I think that is perfectly reasonable and not at all insane. Let us continue.
Issue just wants to die.
I also
He
want to
just
make
doesn't
note
want to
that
exist
if you
anymore.
ever see, whenever you see his flamethrower, there was just a massive patch of glue on there for
Don't worry
seemingly
about
no
it.
reason.
I
So, Reginald, you have completed your bit. Would you like to drive again, or would you like to pass it off?
He wants to go sit back on the roof of the car, honestly.
Alright, Issue's sober enough to drive by now.
no, I'm gonna be driving, mate. No offense. I still believe I might be a better driver than you.
Yeah, he doesn't drive often. He has people to do that for him.
Yeah, I figured.
So, as Reginald goes back onto the top of the car to chill out with his doppelganger,
They're just chatting idly up top there.
Bluebeard, you take the front seat. Please give me a vehicle check.
Yeah,
23.
that's pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Correct. Plus 3.
It's plus 4.
That's plus 4.
So silly.
Almost
Okay.
there.
Yes, you are fairly close to your destination.
Yeah.
Let me check my notes real quick.
So have we just not been sleeping this whole time?
It's more of like you take turns sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one time, does the doctor ever sleep?
The doctor, now that you notice it, he has not slept.
They're just eating.
Are
Do
we not
not
gonna
care.
talk about, that cop who got shot in the face? Are we just not gonna talk about that?
No,
Well, I mean, we can't do anything about it, can we?
he's already dead. There's not much we can do.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
try,
it's a few
but
days away from
honestly,
the
I
combat, too.
don't want to cross. Like, I could try, but,
I mean,
I don't dare go that far.
Just try
I've
not
seen
to
it
think
happen
about the fact that he would have lived had it not been for us, says the doctor as he continues to eat his cabbage too.
see, he's fine.
James looks very disturbed by this. Just
I mean,
I'm just
honestly,
not
it's
gonna
not the
think about
first
it.
time I've seen something like this happen. Whenever someone says something like that, they just die.
I'm just gonna not think about this. Just not
And-
gonna think about this.
Is that my
As you
fault?
say your little mantra to yourself, you notice smoke begins to emit from the car.
Oh no. Please no, please.
Don't worry
no.
about it. The engine is fine. Don't worry. Everything is
Okay.
fine.
This... The smoke lessens a bit, but it's still smoking.
I feel like maybe we should stop and see what's going on before, something bad happens.
Klaus, does the doctor look alarmed that the engine's now smoking, or does he not seem to care?
That's
He's
good,
looking
let's
at the
fly.
smoke, but as he does so, he just slowly scoops his cabbage stew.
Maybe we should fly.
I don't.
Almost there.
No,
I
we should
feel
get
like we
no.
should stop the car.
Yes,
Look, is the area clear? Is the way clear?
no. When
You're
when
still-
cars smoke, that means something is desperately wrong.
Well, I meant around the area.
You are still in the middle of the desert. There is maybe one other car going the opposite direction, but everything around you is fairly empty.
You're like,
I
we should
don't-
just stop and check it out.
Look, all I know is last time we stopped and I got out, I got hit by a hammer.
Well, is there a hammer in there? No.
Well, I didn't see a hammer last time
Well,
either.
then I'll check it out. Okay?
Fine, I'm staying in the car this
Easy.
time.
Jeez.
Or we'll
I'll
all go
stop.
out. I'll go out with you. I'll step out of the car.
Yeah, I'll pull over and I'm staying in the car.
The guy freaking hops off the car as it stops and goes to pop the hood.
As the car comes to a stop, there is a as something just snaps from beneath the car.
Oh no.
Huh.
The suspension.
That's key to get out of the car.
Well, I don't know about you people, but I don't think I can fix that.
Well,
well,
if we had the
first we have to
tools,
see.
I could, but we don't have the tools.
What do you need?
I have a toolbox right here.
Okay. Well, in that case,
She pulls a glove box. She pulls a toolbox out of the glove box.
okay. Well, in that case, everyone out. Get out the car in case something horrible goes wrong. I'll try to fix it.
Okay.
Go. I don't know. Set up camp over there, buddy. Maybe you can find some camping supplies. Check the trunk. I don't know.
That guy checks his pockets. Does he have anything for this?
You find a lot of melted chocolate.
What did this chocolate get in here for? I didn't have any chocolate. Did you put chocolate in my pocket?
That's strange. How'd that? I didn't give you chocolate. I don't know what that's about.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
There's just some fucking chocolate in here.
Well, you know what he does then? He starts emptying out his pockets onto the ground.
As you empty out your pockets onto the ground, there is a handful of melted chocolate, 2 frogs, a dove, and a pelican that is painted rainbow.
Let's use the pelican to fly.
I feel like that's a
Strong
terrible
enough to
idea.
lift the car.
What? No. No.
Again, I rolled another 2. Unfortunate. Like, out of all the things that are in my pockets, those shouldn't be there.
Okay. Well, have your existential crisis away from the car, everyone, please.
If I was having a
There's
crisis,
also
we
your
would
hero
be.
registration in there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh man, they want to take my brain.
So, is everyone getting away from the car? Like,
Yeah, I'm out of the
including
car.
Alright,
He
is that
gets out of the car. He was.
I'll get out of the
on
car, but I don't want to be like far from the car. So I'll basically give him the distance, but I won't be like.
Everybody's within roughly 20 feet of the car.
Is the doctor out of the car?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. So Issue goes to the passenger side. He starts rooting around in the glove box to see if there's anything else.
There are a lot of papers in here. A few handwritten letters. If you wanted to spend time, you could look them over.
I think we should fix the car, hopefully, and.
Is she
Read
like?
them while we drive.
He's like kind of flipping through the papers. They drop because he's not hungover. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Anyway, he's not hungover. He puts the papers back and puts them in his pocket. Closes the glove box. Hold on.
Sure, Finn. Take your time. In the meantime,
Right.
Oh shit! I just realized. I actually want to look at those papers. Like, can I take the papers and investigate them?
Sounds like he might be done with them.
As you grab the papers and begin looking through them, I will pull you off.
Oh, my turn.
wow.
Okay, so you begin looking through the papers. You notice that, well, there's a letter for a lot of different people. Let me double check and see how many there are. There are 32 different letters, all labeled to different people. just kind of skimming through them, they are basically letters of grief, something that somebody would write to somebody that has died, and to try to help relieve their guilt. There's different aspects of the people written on there. Things about like how kind they were and how nice they were and how they should have lived instead of him.
Okay.
These were
So that's
100% forgotten.
gone.
They were forgotten in the sense of you get the idea that with the emotion that's written in there, these were not intended to be left for you to find.
I recognize any of the names that are on the list.
No, but you can make a note of them.
Okay, I do have eidetic memory, so
Okay, yeah. So
I guess I'll just.
Sorry, continue.
I was just gonna put them back once I looked thoroughly through everything.
Actually, sorry, there was one of them that marks you interest. There is a letter to Salem Hawkthorne. And the letter goes on about how much fun that they had whenever they were in cells side by side. Just the games that they would play to keep track of time and entertain one another. And how he misses that. How he misses him.
Oh, that's okay then. Letters, is there anything else? Or is that just all that's in there?
That's roughly the gist of how all the letters go.
Maybe, can I check to, see if there are any, secret codes or messages? I don't know, secret
insight.
ink or... Pull up a sheet. No, not that. Where are you?
You're not able to find any kind of codes or anything in them.
Alright. Well, nothing to do then. I'll just put him back where I got him. Probably write it down later.
Okay. I'll send you back over to the other chat then.
Information on it, actually.
Ah, cool, you're back.
Yep.
Interesting
you're
letters,
back,
but,
issue.
I love how she saw that they were letters from 20 feet away from the car, and then just yeeted over and took them.
She was there whenever it was first opened, too.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I mean, whenever it was first opened, whenever you were at the cop.
Right.
Anything interesting there, buddy?
Yes, but nothing immediately relevant. I would prefer that we fix up our vehicle if possible, and adios, I'm straight out of here. But I do need to talk to you in private later.
So, first of all, that immediately relevant thing. Nothing.
It's not immediately relevant, no.
All right. What impression does he get of why you want to talk to him?
Basically, he's written exactly what, but he's written letters to a lot of people. The names on the letters was Salem Hawkthorne.
What are we talking about?
On
Hey,
one of
I
those.
hate to.
I mean,
I
you
hate-
don't have to tell me that. I was just like, does she seem angry with him, or does she just have something important to say?
So she's very suspicious and wary.
Okay.
Great conversation you guys are having, but can we please get the car fixed?
Calm your
That's what I'm
tits,
saying.
James. Calm your tits.
Okay.
Oh,
It will be a technology check to fix the car.
Does Kent Pixel assist? Like, this is how you fix the Splack tuner.
the splack.
Yes, give me a pixel technology check first.
Pixel. Oh, Pixel.
The plap tuner. Oh,
Okay, and now give me an issue technology check.
without an issue.
So,
Father and
you can
daughter
tell
work in
that
sevens.
the damage was not as bad as you thought. It seems like, well, whenever that cop's brain got splattered, some of it got up in the car's engine.
How the fuck?
It was more of a matter of there was a lot of factors that moved a lot of things around during that fight. Seems like some of that got stuck in there.
Fair enough.
Does it seem the result of random chance, like, or a chance in the degree of his abilities, or it seemed like it actually just coincidence?
Give me an insight.
Oh,
It seems more coincidence than anything.
So here's a question: do I see him pull out bits of this cop's brain from the car?
Give me a perception check.
Are you looking? Like, are you?
Well, I'm more like looking over. I'm not specifically looking for this, but I guess I'll roll perception.
No, you don't.
Ah, good. I actually wanted to roll that time.
I feel so bad for Bloop here because he's just annoyed. He's just a disabled dude trying to get some money.
Really? Like, yeah, I live in a
Bastard.
subpar apartment, man. Like, this is, I just.
well, at least you have a home. I was taken from mine.
No one cares.
Well, I
Well,
care.
at least you got both your legs, don't you?
No one important cares.
You can
I'm
get.
important.
Hey,
Eh.
guess what, man? You can get homes. I can't get my fucking leg
I
back.
can't get home.
You can get
Okay.
a new home.
Anyway, semantics. Do I fix the damn car?
You fixed the car. There's still a little bit of smoke, but it's nothing to worry about.
I since what up versus the GM?
Yes.
Are you bullshitting?
What do you mean?
You said there was still some smoke, but there's nothing to worry about. Are you lying?
No, is she smart enough to not be lied?
Okay,
Plus, if he lies, we'll go to his house and beat him with sticks.
Did anything happen?
understandable.
The car is now fixed.
Issue mind fucked it. It's fine.
Oh, nice.
Question is, how do you
Treat you
mind
like
fuck a
you
car?
were
Don't
welcome.
worry about it.
Well, I mean, if we shouldn't worry about it, why'd you ask the question?
What? I didn't ask the question. What?
Anyways, Bluebeard, you have just finished driving. Who would like to drive next?
Oh,
Alright.
I mean,
So
Really?
Pixel said there was no no technology in it at all. How is there a radio then?
It's more of a there was no computer system.
Oh,
Nothing
she,
for
like,
her to
can she,
jump
like,
to,
hack?
nothing for her to hack.
so she can't hack a radio.
No.
Darn, I wanted to just play
Get to
K-pop
the
the whole
past.
ride.
Almost heaven.
Despacito.
Wait. So if no one else is gonna drive. I'm down.
I mean, I'll drive, but I don't have a hero point, and I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up.
I'll do it then. I believe in myself.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Yeah?
roll your vehicle check.
Yeah. Not bad. Could be worse, but not bad.
So along the way,
We finally get there.
I would like everybody to give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not just gonna let us have this.
Of course he's
No.
not. It's a mission.
Bluebeard never sees shit. It's kind of sad.
I have 0 in perception, man. Alright?
That's
Issue
what
Not,
feels.
and
not what he's made to do.
Bonita, you both hear something, and it's a faint whirling noise. You look towards the source of it. You see a very white helicopter speeding towards you.
That's Wraith.
Police
I'm gonna switch to my
helicopter?
water.
You have 3 turns until it catches up.
Okay, so first of all, remote sensing. Is it clear? Is the fucking dude in there? Hunter.
There is the man in there, as well as 10 others that seem like they are very heavily armed.
So Issue uses butterfly effect, and he basically using weather patterns predicts that. Oh hey, that's right in the path of Where are we? Yeah, we're in the area. A large vulture. Vulture flight patterns. And in
Okay, so
2
you
turns,
can-
the large vulture will fly right into the blades.
They're still a little bit too far away, but in 2 turns it will trigger.
I have an idea, since I can see this, right?
Actually, Sarah, a good thing the thing recharged and we have the teddy bear again.
Don't bother. They're going to crash into a bird.
How about, I have another idea. Can I just give the car another speed boost?
I can fly.
Okay, so you yes you can.
We had 3 turns, you said, right?
Yes. You wave your hand around, a wave of water rises up from behind the car and begins pushing hard. You now have 4 turns.
Alright.
Don't
I guess-
worry. They're
guess
going
if-
to crash.
Everyone is getting a thing. I'm just gonna slap a duplicate on the roof of the car, and that's it.
Okay. Bonito, would you like to do anything?
Yes. Now, this car's withstood sterner stuff. Like, I think this thing is pretty bulletproof. Don't you agree?
Yes, very much so.
Seems pretty good.
Okay. And with that, they will be on you in 3 turns.
So,
Oh, also, real quick, does this helicopter seem machiny enough that Pixel could yeet herself into it?
Yes.
I just realized, why don't we just fly? Like, I think flying would be faster, wouldn't it?
well, but
Depends on no, because if they fly, they may have anti-air missiles or some kind of weapon in
and
that
also,
helicopter.
I could just send my friend up there to, I don't know,
I
crash
have
into them.
another idea.
It's fine. Listen, they're going to
I
crash
could
into a
literally
bird.
throw my body into their
They're
propeller.
going to crash into a bird in 6 seconds. It's fine.
Just in case,
You know that.
as my turn, I'm going to switch into my blood form.
Math.
bloody hell.
So,
Simple math.
through, Reginald, you see as his watery form slowly shifts into that tainted of blood, and you realize not just tainted, but is blood.
Oh. That's a new one.
That's probably gonna stay in the
Uh,
notes.
It's gonna stink like
Don't
copper
worry.
in a
My ability
couple minutes.
is nothing gets wet if I don't want it to, so no stains.
I mean, I could
Actually,
burn the stains
blood
off.
doesn't really the blood doesn't really smell until it starts to decay, and probably not.
Yeah,
And I don't think my boosted ability kicks into effect yet, so that
well, since we're not, like, engaging them, I guess we'll just do the same thing with the steam that I did before.
Okay. So,
Fires
Kind of
line
just
instead of cone.
firing pretty low, you hit the water that Bluebeard formed, and it erupts into steam, covering a good part of the path for them.
Mm.
which means they might not see the birds coming.
Mm.
And with that, who would like to go next for this tune?
Guess I'll just say, wow, they're like really like going fast, aren't we? This is a pretty high speed chase.
And as you say that, there
Oh,
is-
God.
That guy, I need a dodge check from you.
Dodge?
Dodge.
We're going too fast.
Alright. Dodge.
Okay, so you kind of like step out of the way, sliding down onto the front windshield off on the passenger side, as a massive jet engine erupts from the top of the car.
Like,
Oh,
so
no.
he's just, like, standing on the side of the, like, door now?
Oh no.
What did you say?
Who?
What did you say?
Oh, I asked if he was just standing on the side of the door now.
Pretty
Just, like,
much.
horizontally.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. He's just, like, arms crossed, he just, like, looks at the thing. Sassy had a bigger one.
And it starts. The
Oh,
car
God.
jets off, quite literally, losing them.
We are going too fast.
Oh no.
Drop
I
it
need
in. Drop
a
it one.
vehicle check from the driver to not hit anything while this is active.
Oh, what have I done?
So, real quick, does the helicopter still crash? I need the satisfaction.
So, looking back, you send your remote sensing out, and there is a loud thump as they hit it. Let me roll for it.
Please.
Like fly right into the helicopter place, which is like.
Also, since there was a smoke screen, would they have seen it or perhaps get a penalty?
I was also dying. Jesus.
Now I get you. I also had a bad cough.
No, like Klaus also. We are all hashtag dead. Also, buddy, you too dummy strong, you.
Okay. Oh god, my throat.
Drink some
Alright.
honey. It'll solve things.
So, they do hit it. There was a loud, crashing noise, and then a few seconds later, there's a loud explosion from behind. Issue, you're able to see past the steam cloud, and you can see the headhunter standing in the middle of the wreckage, unharmed, surrounded by 10 dead people.
I'm probably very pissed.
Issue just smiles to himself. He knows he won. And that is why you should never skip maths.
I like to imagine just having this smug, like, self-satisfaction as, like, James is 3 foot away screaming because we're going way too fast.
So I want to point out just how fast you're going. It's not a matter of, like, things are just whirling around you. You are going fast enough to where everything shifts. In front of you, everything shifts to a blue, and everything behind you shifts to a red.
Are you wait, fucking break. Yeah. How many sound barriers are we breaking here, buddy?
Can I, like, try and slow us down with it?
There's only one.
Is it broken?
We're not going. This is fine. We're not going very fast at all.
Wait.
As you
Did
say
you just-
that,
Well, we also
This clone goes flying off of the car this time as you come to a halt.
So you
Where are we?
your body just ragdoll, like, just crumpled.
Yeah, so like she's clearly manipulating reality at this point. Like,
I
how
think
can
even
anyone
with
deny
altered
this?
memories, I think even this is getting pretty clear.
Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
just
Like,
flung the guy that was standing on the side, like literally horizontally on the side of the. God, what the hell?
So, buddy,
find
how can you keep
yourselves
the
in China?
what?
Looking around, you see rice fields.
So Issue just looks. At,
rice fields, motherfucker.
Issue just fucking stares at Buddy. So how can you keep denying that you fucking change the way things are?
The
When you
fuck
just-
did we-
No, that's not my fault. That's a feature of the car. Like I can't help
No,
myself
it's not.
fast.
I know exactly what this car does. That is
How
not
the
what this car does. It's not a feature of this damn car. That is
Hey.
you and your fucking abilities.
Hey, Claus, how do
I
you
know what you're
explain us
talking about.
ending
I
up
am
in
just an
China?
ordinary gentleman.
No, you're not.
Right, I'm an ordinary lady, but we're not supposed to say that out
No,
loud.
you're not.
So can you do that out again?
Can we? Look, we're just supposed to be in LA. We missed it. We're on the other side of the planet.
We missed it by that much.
Issue. I
Oh, no.
want to just kind of point out the ridiculous of this for Issue. During that 6 seconds it took for them to activate the ability and then deactivate it, you have circled the Earth. What is the circumference of the Earth, real quick?
Like 7,000. Hold on. Wait, fucking
40,075
Fuck you.
kilometers.
Fuck you.
You know, I had a plan.
24,000.
Yeah, 25,000 miles if you're rounding up. Pretty much.
Okay.
Oh God.
So you have circled the Earth a total of, well, 5 times.
We
That's
just
seconds.
we just circled the damn Earth 5 times because you can control what you say and it fucking changes things.
Hey, question.
I have no.
I don't care how much you want to deny it. It's happening. And if you keep saying it's not happening, you're just acting like it.
It's okay. This is easily fixable. There's probably a ferry nearby that we can take back to California.
No, we're not taking a ferry across several oceans. We're taking a plane.
Well, how are we going to get the car back then?
What the fuck even happened?
We call in Halo or Blue and tell them, "Hey, your car is in China." It's not that complicated.
Let's just take the
Alright.
papers.
All right.
You know what? Screw it. So actually, yeah. I'm pretty sure China is a lot farther than New York to Los Angeles.
You know what? This probably works out for the best. Now they have no idea where we are, so we can just take a flight back and everything is fine.
Wait, this thing is a submarine mode. We can just.
No, we're
We're
not. No,
That'll take you way too long.
we're taking a plane to Los Angeles. I will pay for the tickets. We're going to have first class, and none of you are going to change or do anything. Fuck things up. Okay?
We didn't change anything, but all right.
Issue looks kind of past his breaking point at this point.
So, do we know where an airport is?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Klaus, where's the nearest airport?
The nearest airport is about 50 miles away.
Oh,
Okay.
for fuck's sake.
You can
Okay.
just drive there. It's fine.
By the
Now,
way,
Oh,
that guy, yes. The duplicate is now, like,
Perfectly
flying
through
off in the
space.
atmosphere. I will add them to the space map.
Okay, again, Claus, I would like to ask again. From our perspective, what the fuck happened?
So,
Oh.
again, like, there was just a massive thunk from the roof of the car. You weren't quite sure what was going on, and then all of a sudden there was this massive pressure upon you. You and your watery form are infected. Everybody else had basically their skin pulled back to a point of looking like horrific monsters with the pressure and speed that they are at. Whenever it came to like as you looked outside, again, there was just a grayness on either side of you. Looking back, you just see red. Looking forward, you just see a blue
I know, but
with a end of a tunnel of white.
right, I'm talking like this reality bending bullshit. One moment we're in, going to Los Angeles, then we're in China.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know what
We
happened.
just circled the globe like multiple
Or
times.
is this too much for even her powers to hide?
I mean, there's no natural conceivable way that this could happen, so. Well,
Yeah, this is by all means impossible.
I mean, that guy
It's
isn't that
just-
bothered.
We don't know. Like we live in an age where technology is advancing faster than we can keep up. The law can't keep up. It's kind
Look,
of
this
like
car doesn't
what
have
can
a
we even determine?
teleportation thing, alright?
Well, I mean, what they say changes things, and I already.
It didn't teleport. It went really fast, much faster than
no-
any of us anticipated.
enough debating. We're just
Yeah, sure.
okay. That guy.
Yeah,
Switch
yeah.
seats with me. I'm driving. I know how to navigate China.
Well, okay, sure.
fine.
They go to sit on the roof again.
Please sit in the car normally. We don't want to draw any more attention.
Fine. They sit in the seat. I was about to say chunk, but no, that's not very comfortable.
Does the doctor also not care at all about
The
any of this?
doctor, like as you look back to him, the bowl now is like half empty. He's covered in cabbage stew, and he's just looking very upset.
I'm just gonna clean them off real quick.
No. If you go to clean him off, he just stares at you like, "Wait, don't dare."
Stew.
We have another one. Look, I have a can right here. Here, you can have one right here.
Stop using that. Stop using that.
No, like she
Stop
actually
doing that.
grabbed multiple soups. She's not doing it this time.
Still.
Yeah,
Yeah, I grabbed multiple soup.
I don't know what happened. I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
I'll
Hey.
get you home. Just quit your whining.
Can I? I'm just gonna. Is my fucking magic expertise even applicable on this?
Uh, you can roll me a magic check.
Okay. Hey! It's a 19.
And to the secret room it goes.
Yep.
God damn it.
So, from what you're getting is Buddy's power is so immense that they haven't even figured out the depths of it. It is something that they are very seemingly untrained in. They don't know how to control it, they kind of know how it's activated, but this is sloppy. This is very, very sloppy.
That makes him actively upset, actually. Like, they're using their powers so, like, frivolously. Frivored.
This is some of the most powerful magic that you have ever seen. And you've seen Omega Hell.
Can they potentially, like, offer to help them learn how to control this? Considering their expertise in magic and the like?
It's possible, but that would be something that would be figured out roleplay wise.
Yeah, that's fair. Then they'll probably offer, since that's a thing.
Okay, there is a roleplay channel if you would like to do that there.
Sure.
Whenever we're done. And I will. I also want to point out that ability for that, it's enhancing traits of other things, and she has it to such an extreme that whenever she said this car is going fast, it just went for the maximum.
Okay.
That is how fast she can go.
Okay.
So I'll send you back.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the most loaded. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Notes that never to go with all of you at the same time. The shit's crazy.
Yeah. By the way, here's the title for this: Looney Tunes with a Depressed Cripple.
So, as like that guy gets into the back seat, they look at Buddy. Yeah, Buddy's the one with the thing and the stuff that when they say things, bad things happen.
Not always bad things. Like sometimes very good things happen.
Yeah,
Is
it's
there
just
no question.
Could happen that
yes,
no one
that's
knows
about
where
it.
we are
Yes,
now.
yes.
Then
that's about
okay,
it.
thank you. Then it like one of the most clear like actual so the normal like speech pattern and general mannerisms are hectic to say the least, but in like a tone of like complete clarity, and I guess the best we could say is normalism is you really need to learn how to control that. I can
Control what? I don't know what you're talking about.
don't lie to me.
But
I'm
I'm
going
not
to
lying.
offer to help you, and we're gonna make sure that this never happens again.
Well, I'm not sure what you're helping with, but I will accept it. I don't know what you're helping me with.
Your power, whatever that is, it's very powerful.
I do not have a power.
She's either in extreme denial or she has some kind of goddamn selective amnesia. I have no idea what she's thinking.
Can we
Either
please
way,
just go to the airport, please?
either
Yeah.
way, things that you say become true, and that's very dangerous.
Oh, I mean, I'm just a very foresightful person. Like, I can just look at something and I can predict how it can go. I'm actually kind of like issue here. We're like,
No,
brothers
you
and
are
sisters
nothing.
that were in
You are
different
nothing like me.
well, what was that shit back there where you said they were flying to a vulture?
I used math and the already existing flight patterns of vultures to determine, hey, they're just in line. It's awfully convenient, but it
And
happens.
I was making
You, on the other hand,
accurate
make
observations
things
where we were
happen with
going
your
very
words.
fast. And I
Look,
said
either
we
we
were...
get to this
changed.
fucking airport, or so
Yes.
help me. I'm picking up
But
this
it-
car
it
and leaving
didn't-
without you.
It didn't start. Issue's driving by now, but he's yelling. It didn't start happening until you said it. That's the difference.
They changed how it was working. They
Yes.
enhanced it. I guess that's the right way to say it. Maybe. It's confusing, even for me.
All right,
Buddy, I
what are you going to say now, Mr. KGB? You know, Mr. Precog can see the future man.
I ain't dealing with this anymore.
listen.
Does
I'm
this sort of
not-
like blink a few times and they go back to normal?
even if you don't realize it's happening, it's happening. I
Yeah,
don't
it's-
care what you think, it is happening. And we have all noticed it. You just need to understand that, and then we can go on from there. But until you understand that, we are not going to function as a team because you don't know how to control your own damn abilities.
I have no ability to control, so
That
I-
you know of or that you acknowledge.
Can I roll an insight on them,
Yeah.
or is that not a thing that you could?
You can.
I want to specifically determine if they're thinking like that on purpose.
fuck.
And I would like to I'm actually going to be
Confession time.
Come on.
Sorry.
So I'm honestly, like, with your backstory, fairly sure it's just a lie, but I want to make sure that I haven't missed like a revision to it at some point to where you don't actually know about it.
Basically, the backstory, what I gave you, actually wasn't a lie. It was just that.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss a revision or something.
But I do like. The only thing I want to add is that I brought it up in the PMs before that she didn't want to get registered. Is that she wanted to basically flaw of that she wants to be special. That she like is able to demonstrate like I'm an ordinary person and I can be just as good as a super, since supers are starting to get a sort of bad rap. Help her first of all avoid getting on lists. It'll and that's basically why she's
Okay, so it is a lie still. It's just it's a lie to protect yourself. Okay. So I would like for you to whisper me a deception rule then. And
Whisper?
I'm going
How do I do that?
I'll actually gotta check. I know that there was a toggle button on a few other of the sheets. Okay, go over to the options, and where it says will target skill, do it as Whisper GM. And just remember to switch it back whenever you're done.
Options. Okay, options in the. Where's it? Okay,
And
I
at
might be.
first, I want you to roll a persuasion to make sure that it's working. This is just going to be a test roll to make sure that it's only being sent to me.
Just trying to find the options. Where are they?
It's like on the same kind of field of where it's right next to powers, advantages, and equipment. Like whenever you'd switch between that and stats and skills, it's the next option
Oh,
over.
there. Okay, I see. All right, so you want to whisper GM here.